Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing my 709 podcast. This is my 709 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to visual hard during this art podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And also, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will not contain any adult language. So this audio podcast recording will not contain any adult language. So basically, once again, I'll say again, this audio podcast recording won't contain any adult language. So basically, it's okay. It's okay if you under or over 18. This audio podcast recording won't contain any adult language. So anyway, with that and everything else out the way, let's let's get into the topic. Recently, as you guys know, recently, it's been after a different world. The popular '90s sitcom A Different World is and has been getting it's getting a revival series on Netflix. So basically, Netflix has ordered a pilot, and it already had been cast some of the actors for the Different World sequel. So basically. Before I get into that, let me get you guys to summary about the Different World series. So basically, a Different World, the Different World series, it was a spin-off series for of the Cosby Show, focus on the Huxtable's second oldest child, being Denise Huxtable, going to a black historical going to a black historical college called Hillman. So basically, A Different World started off as a spin-off of the Cosby Show, focused on Denise, the second oldest child of the Huxtables, going to a black historic college called Hillman. So basically, we see her love interest played by Dwayne Wayne as her love interest. But due to some issues with the actors who played Denise, the show had to switch gears from Denise and better focus on the other characters in a different world. So basically due to some issues to the actors who played Denise, the show had to went to kind of a change during the second season, and therefore the most popular characters in that time got more focus time, basically Dwayne and Whitney and whatnot. So basically, Dwayne and Whitney were the stars of the Different World actor, through season, for the rest of the one of the series, to the rest of the one of the series. So basically, Different World only ran for 6 seasons, and basically, the way that the way that the series ended, that Dwayne and Whitney got pregnant, and Dwayne and Whitney was going to move to Japan to Dwayne to work on this video game for for to work on this breakthrough video game, and basically that's how the series ended, with Dwayne, getting a job at Kanishiwa. Dwayne, kept on working on and off for that company during the one of a different world, and basically he with some help from Ron, that he came up with a brilliant idea for a video game, and basically, the Anishiwa, asked him to come to Japan to develop the game, and work on the game and develop it in Japan, and basically, Dwayne and Whitney moved to Japan while Whitney was still pregnant. So basically, the sequel series is supposed to pick up many years later, and we see, and focused on Dwayne and Whitney's daughter. I believe she's called Deborah Rain. Yeah, Deborah Rain. Yeah. So basically, that's what they're calling her in the series, Deborah Rain. Yeah, and focus on her. focus on her going to Human College in this in her current in the modern day. So basically, the whole point of this sequel is to is to follow Dwayne and Whitney's daughter going to Human College in the current in the current in the current day. So basically this got me thinking, what do I want to see happen in a different world? So basically I want to see more diverse characters. So basically, don't get me wrong, the original the original Different Word series did feature some good diverse characters. And when I mean diverse, I mean I want to see more colors. I want to see more diverse people, like some more Spanish people, some Native Americans, yeah, and you know, you know, Asian people and whatnot. Yes, the original series did feature more it did feature diverse characters, but I want to see more diverse characters in the sequel. Also, mm, I want to see the series tackle LBQ, LBQ. I want to tackle LBQ right. So basically, against against transsexuals and whatnot, against transsexuals, lesbians, gays and whatnot. So basically, I need LBQ issues. So basically, the original series, is back in the 90s, never talk about LBQ issues. About gays, lesbians, and transsexuals, and sexuals. It was the 90s. You know, you know, you know. They didn't really talk about gay rights back in shows back in shows in the 90s, especially black shows like this. So basically, hoping that we will get a few episodes, get an episode if the pilot does well, I hope that we get an episode, with the gang exploit, exploit, doing the episodes about get, about LGBTQ rights and whatnot. Also, I want to see guest. I want to see I want to see the character. I want to see the old cast interact with the new cast. So basically, we know that most of the characters from the original series is going to be a part of this, and basically, and some, not all, as you know, the actor who played Mr. Gaines is dead. So basically, he's been dead for a while. And has been dead for a while, a long while, will not be able to prize his role as Mr. Gaines. So basically, I'm hoping to get the, as we know that we know that Sinbad is back, he's back acting, and after seeing that Tyler Perry movie, he starred in since his stroke and whatnot, we know that. So basically Sadler said that I mean Sinbad said that I'm down for a sequel. Now far as we know, Jada Pinkett Smith, who played Stu in a different word series, she's been very interested in returning to the series as well. So basically, a lot of the main cast members and recurring cast members throughout the Different World series are saying they're down for showing up in the sequel. The one thing, the second thing is the pit. The pit has been a place where all the human students go to. It's the human, it's the main restaurant of the human college where all the students hang out with. So since the actor who played Mr. Gaines is dead, a lot of people are wondering, will Yeah, so where the series, featured the pet, will feature the pet restaurant, because most of the episodes of Different World, mostly took place around the pet restaurant at Hillman College. So basically, everybody's wondering what's going to happen to the pet. Will the pet get a new owner? Will the pet, will the pet, will the pet, will the pet, will the pet be out of the sequel? So far, the people who, the showrunners um, now we know that all the original showrunners from A Different World is doing the sequel, and they kind of reassured that the pit will be in the sequel, but it might be some changes to it. But we just have to wait and see. So basically, so far, the showrunners for the Different World sequel is reassuring fans that the pit will be a part of the Different World. You can't have a different word about the pit restaurant. But you can't have a different word about the pit restaurant. So basically, the pit will be, as far as we know, this showrunner is saying that the pit restaurant will be a part of the different word sequel. Now, the main thing I want to see in this, want to see. Yeah. Want to see in this, want to know is who is going to sing the theme song for the sequel. Now, when it comes to A Different Word had three. So basically, the Different Word theme song is kind of one of the best. It had three different versions. One version sung by castmate, the castmate who played Jaleesa. The other version sang by Aretha Franklin, and the third version sang by Boyz II Men. Now, throughout the many different versions of the different word thing song, the words always stay the same. So basically, I'm hoping that they do not. Whoever say that, I hope that they will keep the words of the thing song the same. Whoever, usually throughout the three different versions of A Different World, we the the beat always the beat to the song always changed throughout the three different versions of the Different Word thing song. But I'm hoping that they did not change the word of the A Different Word thing song. Cause no, it, honestly, the Different Word thing song is one of the most iconic thing songs. The Different Word things. The words for the Different Word thing song is the most iconic thing. It's the most black iconic thing song in black TV history. Even though going through three different versions, the words always stayed the same. So basically, this is what I want to see in A Different Word sequel. So basically, these are the things I want to see in the sequel, in A Different Word sequel. If the pilot does well, if the pilot does well, and Netflix will pick it up for a full season. But we just have to wait and see. So basically, these are the things I want to see in A Different Word sequel, in the Different Word sequel series. So anyway, what do you guys think? You think about this? What do you guys want to see in A Different Word in a different word in this Different Word sequel series? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, signing off from Screw Reviews. One.